Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot. And in this whole video, we're going to look into Libra Sun, Libra Moon, and also Libra Rising weekly general tarot reading October 11th up until October 17th, 2021. And should you be interested, guys, in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, checking out the description down below is going to give you a link to my website where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And if you do enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, just leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads or live streams. And that being said, moving straight away to the reading for Libra, and the very first card for Libra, that will be the Two of Cups. Moving next, what we have, that is going to be the Eight of Swords, followed by the third card here, which stands as the Five, of Eight Pentacles. And the very last card we have, that will be the Queen of Wands. So we do have those four cards. And this will be quite of a testing week, a week of trial, so to speak, how strong your partnership or how strong your relationship is. Or a friendship, some kind of a unity that you do have, where the ultimate test is gonna happen to be at the end. And at least according to these cards, we don't know how this test is gonna end up. Some of you will resist it, others are not gonna be able to resist it. This test is gonna be particularly tough if this reading relates to your marriage, intimate relationship, the emotional side of the partnerships. But starting out the week here with the Two of Cups, which is going to be catalyzed by the Queen of Pentacles. So we do have those couple of cards. And the week in terms of your relationship and your partnership, your friendships, is gonna start really well. With these couple of cards, they do speak that's just the more time you do spend within the partnership, within the relationship, or within the friendship, you are gonna grow, becoming more and more convinced that there is so much more to it, and that thing, that's unity, can actually go for a really long way, because there are so much potential that it is within it, waiting for you both to explore it. Now, on a more practical level, at the start of the week, you can expect to have a really good environment in terms of your career, meaning that you are to interact with your colleagues and as well with people that you are working with in a much more ease than before, and simply, the time is going to run very pleasant. Same thing happens to be when it comes to your friendships, social circle, and as well relationships. Now, should you be extremely single, okay, those couple of cards, I can't say that they relate to a friend of yours and where things are getting bigger and bigger, but they definitely relate to somebody you already know. It may not be a friend of yours, okay? It could be someone that you just have crossed paths with very recently and they are becoming bigger and bigger part in your life. All that these two cards are speaking about, it is a unity that has a unfound potential. So you already have something in common with the other side. And that is how the week really is starting. And when that thing takes place, when that unity takes place, you are to see that no matter the differences, no matter the personal accomplishments of one and the other side, that wouldn't actually make any difference of how you interact with one another. There will be no pride, there will be no shyness out there, and it's just, you both are gonna aim to be as equal as possible, into either the business endeavor or into either the relationship or the friendship. And this is where the tests are about to begin. Starting up with the first one, which is going to be with the Eight of Swords, that will be catalyzed with the Six of Wands. So, from the early to mid stages of the week here with those couple of cards, there will be some kind of a, I don't know the right word that I should use in English, discrepancies probably. What I'm trying to say here is that there will be some disruptions into the communications. You try to present yourself in a certain way, the other side doesn't see you in this way. Here, what we do have is kind of like a blockage of recognizing the truthfulness of the other person. Um, you may try to share with your beloved one a great thing you have accomplished into your career today, say into the day of Tuesday, and they don't see it that big. It kind of like it seems that they're not as excited, and they just don't find it as such of a big accomplishment as you find it. And these first tests, it's all about being able to clear out these discrepancies, these disruptions into a your communication with the person you're working with, or with the person that you are with the friend that you do have at your side, and so on and so forth. um, this could be done by seeking a peak of experiences, things that are pretty much very common for you both, in a sense of that that you do both enjoy them, and through those experiences, it seems that even though you may not be able to clear out, in some cases, these disruptions into communications, the very least you are going to abate the value of the disruptions themselves, and they will matter not for moving forward into the future. And additionally, these couple of cards here could relate to a little bit of a different narrative, and that is the narrative of how far things can go, in a sense of that one or the other may understand or may start thinking that their current partnership with you, or your partnership with them, is holding them back in one or another way, which is the more unpleasant interpretation of these couple of cards for the week. And after that, the next test comes about, and that will be the test of the Five of Pentacles, which is going to be catalyzed with the World card. And that is a pretty tough one. So it's a pretty self-explanatory here, at least to me, that these two cards are speaking that from the mid to late stages of the week, within this partnership, its validity is going to be questioned. Does this partnership, business partnership, relationship, or a friendship, correlates with the lifestyle of thine self, with your lifestyle, with their lifestyle? What happens here is that there are to be seen a lot of cracks. There are going to be small cracks, like differences here and there within the partnership that pretty much are, how do you call it? They don't reciprocate. It's just there is no compatibility within the interaction, within the relationship. And it's very likely that you or the other person are start feeling uncertain and insecure about the whole endeavor, about the whole business, about the whole relationship itself. Here, the key of overcoming this test or passing this test is by remembering the worst time you went through together, or the plights that you faced together, and that you overcome these plights. Just like with the Five of Pentacles, two people were running through a cold winter, and that is what you need to remember, the difficulties that you were able to overcome together, and that will pretty much place a higher understanding of that why you are compatible. So that is a test of the compatibility, and it's a pretty important test, as the world card stands as a catalyst, because the result that comes out of this test will decide the next one. And if you decide that there is no compatibility, that will be it, and this partnership or relationship is going to be done for good. If you pass this test and you're still together in the business or in the relationship, the next test is not going to be that difficult. The next test, which comes at the end of the week, is going to be through the Queen of Wands, and is going to be catalyzed with the Four of Pentacles. So we do have these two cards, and that is the test of temptation. We do have a person showing up. That person manifests in a different way depending on, are they manifesting into your intimate life or into your career life. So into your career life, this person will present themselves as a very successful, not business lady or a businessman, but simply as a person who understands the matter of the business, and that they have a very astute, sharp business sense. They do have the will to prevail, and they do know how things work. And so it will happen to be very natural to think of that they are a better partner, business partner to you than your current business partner, because simply they provide a solutions and they provide a strategies that will, at least on paper, produce a very, very good results. The way that this manifests in terms of relationship is, again, the appearance of a person. They are very attractive, okay? They simply, when they end up in a pub, so to speak, or in a disco, everybody or almost everybody in the disco, they want to make an impression to this person, because this person makes an impression to them. And the thing is that this person understands very well the not the pros and the cons, but the afflictions and the virtues of thy nature or of your nature. So they do understand where your weaknesses and where your strengths are, and therefore that is very manipulative and very attractive individual. And that is kind of like a scary combo, and it's a test of temptation, because it does look like that they will try to, not to break your relationship, but to have an experience with you which could break your relationship or could not. Okay, it will be very, very individual for you. And if at the previous test of your relationship you were able to endure the questioning of the lifestyle, then it seems that this last one, the temptation, is not going to be very, very strong at all. And so that was your weekly general tarot reading, Libra. It seems that whatever partnerships you have, intimate or business, they are going to be put under a question, under a test by the universe. The true ones are going to survive. The untrue ones are simply going to be shattered. So take it as a how can I say, as a separation tool that separates the real partnerships from the fake ones. And yeah, that being said, that was your weekly general tarot reading. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it, and we're going to see each other next time. Until then, bye.